Hey, 5th grade, this is Miss Carpenter again from John Adams Elementary. Today, we're going to look and practice a little bit more of our decoding skill for the week, and we're going to be talking again today about our unstressed syllables. So what I want you to do is I want you to remember that a stressed syllable is a part of a word that's pronounced with the most emphasis, and an unstressed syllable is pronounced with less emphasis and can appear anywhere in a word. Longer words may have more than one unstressed syllable. So I want you to take a look at the word that I have on the screen for you, and that is the word abandon. And what I have done to help me figure out which syllables are unstressed or might have that schwa sound like we've talked about in our previous video is I have broken it up for myself into syllables. And you can see it right here. I have abandon. So as we look at that, I want you to look at the very first syllable and the last syllable. We have which is that schwa sound that we were talking about. And the last syllable, done. Done. We also have that sound, which is the schwa sound. So in this particular word, the first syllable and the last syllable are unstressed in this particular word. Now, one way to determine stressed and unstressed syllables is pronouncing a word several different ways. And when a pronunciation approximates a word that you know and it sounds right to you, then it's probably right. And that often is unstressed syllables. And remember that they have that schwa vowel sound. And that schwa sound is usually the sound, and any vowel can make that particular sound. So as we're talking about it and thinking about it, remember we're going to be looking for unstressed syllables, and they usually incorporate that schwa sound, which is the sound that can be made by any particular vowel. So I've got a sentence also down here, and I want to talk about this particular sentence, and I'm going to model for you and show you how you can pronounce a word in many different ways if you're unsure of where those stressed syllables come or those unstressed syllables and what you should emphasize, because we don't always know how to stress or unstress a particular syllable in a word. So I'm going to sort of walk you through it and model for you my thinking and how you can help yourself figure that out. So I have a sentence here that says, my favorite character in the play was the evil dentist. And so what I would do is I'm going to pretend now that I don't know the word character. So let's say I didn't recognize that word and I wasn't sure where to put the emphasis. If I pronounce it with the stress on the second syllable, it doesn't sound right to me. So listen as I pronounce it. It would sound like character. So that doesn't sound right to me. So now I'm going to try something else. Now I'm going to stress the first syllable and pronounce the last two syllables as unstressed with the schwa sound. And when I do that, it would sound like this: character. Now that sounds like the word that I know. And it makes sense in the context of the sentence as well, because I know that a character is a story in a play. So as you're trying to find these words with stressed and unstressed syllables, you can practice trying them in different ways and sounding out those particular syllables with or without schwa sounds in different ways to see if it sounds right to you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull up a chart of words, and I'm also going to model ways that you can look at words and sound them out differently. So here is a list of words that I have on the screen for you to do and practice with. And I'm going to model, again, one of these words for you. And as I think about modeling this for you, it really helps me, and if it helps me, it might help you, to break it apart into syllables. So I'm going to model this first word right here, animal. So I'm going to go back to a different screen here, and you can see I already have the word animal right underneath the sentence that we just went over. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to divide it into syllables. And when I divide it into syllables, it looks like this. I have an, I, mul. One thing that I do want to remind you is if you're trying to break these words up into different syllables and you're unsure of how they break up into syllables, you could access a dictionary if you have it at home, or you could do an online dictionary to look up the syllables and how they're divided up, because you might not know how every word is divided up into syllables. So if you're unsure of that, you can definitely use an online source, or if you have a dictionary at home too. So now I'm going to show you how I would sound out this particular word, animal, in the different ways that can show you where the unstressed syllable comes. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to really stress or emphasize the middle syllable here in animal. And let me show you what it would look like if I were to say it in that way. It would sound like this. Animal. That doesn't sound right to me. Now the second way I'm going to do it is I'm going to stress the last syllable here. And let me listen to how it would sound. It would sound animal. That doesn't sound right to me. You don't, when you're talking with someone and you're talking about an animal, you don't go animal. So now when I go back and I stress the very first syllable, let's see how that sounds. Animal. That is the correct way to pronounce that word. So in the word animal, only the first syllable is stressed, which means the second syllable and the third syllable are unstressed. So remember, in today's lesson, we're looking for those unstressed syllables, okay? And those unstressed syllables can also have that schwa sound made by a vowel. So I just want you to keep that in mind. So what I want you to do now is you're going to pause this video in just a second. I have a list of words here. I would like for you to practice separating those out into syllables and saying them and stressing those particular syllables in different ways. So you might know where to put the stress or the emphasis in the words. And so I want you to be looking for unstressed syllables. So you're going to be looking for a little bit of both, unstressed and stressed. So go ahead and pause this video now. Practice with these words that you have. We've already done animal. I modeled that for you. So go ahead and practice the rest of these words. If you need to divide them into syllables to find out which ones are stressed or unstressed, you are welcome to do that. And now that you've had some time to look at these particular words and practice looking at syllables and finding those unstressed syllables and those stressed syllables, I hope that you were able to do that. I want to remind you again, when you ever come across a word that you're unsure of how to break it down into syllables, you can definitely use a dictionary or an online resource to help you. If you want to use Google, you can just Google syllables of whatever word it might be that you're looking for. A lot of times it will give you the syllable breakdown. It will also tell you which syllables are stressed and which syllables are unstressed. So just to recap what we talked about in this instructional video, remember we were looking at words that had unstressed syllables. And remember, unstressed syllables, a lot of times when the vowels are there, they have a schwa sound, which is that sound, which also causes them to be unstressed. And remember, stressed syllables are ones where you put more emphasis on, and unstressed syllables, you don't have as much emphasis on them when you say them. So I hope this instructional video has helped you all out today understanding this particular concept, and I hope you have a great day.